All right, man. Let's talk about the Pistons and the Knicks real quick, man. I've seen a nice chunk of the game. Seeing the starting lineup, it was Isaiah Stewart, Bojan Bojanovic. It was Sadiq Bey, Ivy, and Cade Cunningham. All right, and first thing when I looked at was the lineup defensively challenged. You know, the whole front line is defensively challenged. Kind of was a shock. I didn't see what's my man's name? Marvin Bagley in there. But some pretty much preseason game. And Bagley, well, like I said, one thing about Bagley, he gonna rebound. That's one thing you can say about Bagley. He gonna rebound. Stewart, one rebound in 22 minutes. You know, and Mitchell Robinson pretty much dogged him. Sadiq Bey, not off to a good start. And hopefully they cut the emotional attachments to Sadiq Bey. If he good this year, he good. And if he not good this year, then you got to prepare to move on. It's as simple as that. We put a lot of the blame on Jeremy Grant. Cade Cunningham didn't get off to the best of starts, but what I will say is Jaden Ivey is probably going to end up being, um, you know, really, really good, right? Um, but he just got a different pace. If anybody in this starting lineup, him and Bojan Bojanovic is like they want to know them type of people that know how to get where they want to get to at the court. They can get there. And with Cade Cunningham, he looked a bit slow tonight. All right, he looked a bit slow tonight. He put on the extra weight, and it's hard for a basketball player to put on weight because as much running and moving they doing, and also on top of that, he vegan. So, he got to get used to the weight. But he looked slow out there tonight. He looked real slow. And I wasn't impressed with the middle of that lineup right there. Bay, Stewart, Cade Cunningham. Wasn't impressed. But Bojan Bojanovic he know exactly what he out there to do. And the challenges of this lineup is just gonna be rebounding. Cade Cunningham when he get 2 rebounds in 24 minutes, and this is just preseason, the first game, like 5 or 6, 7 maybe. I'm just seeing what I see. If he ain't gonna rebound, this lineup not gonna work. Bojan Bojanovic is not a great rebounder. So for this lineup to work, Stewart got a rebound, Bay got a rebound, Cade and the guards got a rebound. Him and Ivy got a rebound. And it's as simple as that. One thing you notice about Ivy, he didn't turn the ball over. Cade Cunningham had 4, and he gonna figure out how to play with each other. But the bench unit is hard to really judge. Killian was a lot more aggressive out there, but it's hard to judge the bench unit because you don't have Nerlens Noel, you don't have Alec Burke, so it's gonna be tough to judge them. It's gonna be real tough to judge them until you get Burke and you get Noel in there, and then you probably see a little bit more spacing, probably see a lot less Corey Joseph. So yeah, but that starting lineup, man, he's at the point where you need the size and you need the rebounding minimum. And what I think gonna have to happen is it's gonna have to be Jalen Durham that get in there. It's either him or Bagley. It's gonna have to be him and Durham, and it depends how good Durham pick up defensively. To be honest, Stewart is just somebody that's just hit a 3. But Stewart is just like to be he got to get in where you fit in. To be honest, and at this point, it's got to be Durham and Bagley. That's the rotation at the 4 and 5. If not, you want to play them together, you can play them together. But for this lineup to work, you're gonna defense. It's just not a good defensive lineup, especially the front line. You got to have your reservations about playing Bojan and Stewart. So I mean, if we being honest, if I had to say what I really, really would like, it's probably Durham getting there. Maybe Durham and Bagley, to be honest. Maybe Durham and Livers, to be honest. I don't know, but Durham is probably gonna have to get in there minimum Bagley. There was some questions about him rebounding in the summer league. He got 14 tonight. You know, so Killian, he had 5 assists. I've seen him walk the ball at the court a couple times. Didn't like that, um, but yeah, Kay Cunningham wanted to. He looked a little slow tonight, man. Not gonna lie, he looked a little slow tonight. So we'll see, and it's only one preseason game, but we'll see. But you encouraged by, Ivy taking care of the ball. He made a three, got where he needed to get to on the court. And I just like to see them simplify some things. I like to see them for Ivy. I just like to see him go out there and just you worry about you scoring and rebounding and making the right basketball play. That's my opinion. I wouldn't I wouldn't overdo it. As far about he worried about passing, just make the right play. That's kind of where we'd be at with it. Just make the right play. That's what I would tell him. Just make the right play. But be aggressive, get to where you need to get to, and his speed is going to be something special. And you might as well throw Durham in there. Somebody that can rebound. Somebody that can rebound and kind of defend. But Lip Stewart is just too small. Just way too small. And then Sadiq Bey, he don't shoot the ball better. He becomes a liability out there defensively. Bojan is not the best defensive player, so they're gonna have to find a balance of some defensive players out there with this lineup. So Ivy and Cade is gonna be okay. But then you start talking about Bey, who's a defensive liability. Bojan Bogdanovic and Stewart are defensive liabilities and not rebounding at a high level. So at the end of the day, I think bare minimum, you pretty much gotta get Bagley in there. Honestly, you gotta get Bagley in there. It's gonna be hard for them to be successful. Bojan and Stewart out there, neither one of them could defend, especially when they're not hitting shots. Especially when they're not hitting shots. So that's my opinion. They gotta be better defensively. The lineup's got to be better. So you're talking about Stewart, you talking about K, Ivy, probably Bagley or Stewart at the 5. You're gonna keep K Bay out there. Then at the 4, you're probably gonna have to even throw out Livers, Stewart. I don't know. To be honest, they got some issues at that 4 spot when it comes to defending. You got some real issues. Maybe you go Bagley and Bagley get Noel back healthy. Maybe you go Bagley and Durham. Maybe you go Bagley and Durham, but right now that lineup got a ton of defensive deficiencies. Right now, going off this game, they got a ton of offensive deficiencies. Ton of rebounding deficiencies too. But it's preseason. It's the Knicks. We'll see when they get out there as they progress through the preseason, as they progress, to the regular season. But right now, I'm not a fan of this lineup. There's too many defensive rebounding liabilities across that front line, and they showed up tonight. So let me know what you girls and guys think. Hit the Pistons post-game reaction playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit on notification, increase your chance of notifications. We go live and drop video. Financial and support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all inside the link tree. First link description. Knicks win 117-96 preseason opener. Peace.